My journey started with chemo, surgery, and radiation for breast cancer. First, you get a phone call from the hospital to meet a consultant to talk about the plan for radiation. My plan for my treatment was 3 weeks. It was 15 sessions in total, Monday to Friday. You meet the nurse to go through your daily body care. She tells you what body lotions and moisturizer to use on the area. This is important as it helps during the treatment. It doesn't give you a rash or dryness which can occur. I got a phone call from the hospital to go up for the mapping to be done for radiation. I arrived in the hospital. I got checked in and was waiting in the waiting room. I was not waiting long before a radiation therapist came out and showed me into the room. I was asked to take my bra and top off before I laid on the bed. The radiation therapist put a tattoo or dot on your chest so they can align the machine. You don't even see the tattoo or dot. They also placed your body in the correct position for the machine. You are asked to put your arm over your head so the beam can target the area. This is why you start the exercise the day after the surgery, so you can get your arm straight over your head. I was able to reach the arm over my head. My arm was still stiff after the surgery, so I couldn't relax it to reach the bar to hold it. The radiation therapist positioned a pillow under my elbow to relax my arm. The radiation therapist leaves the room to start the machine. The machine is like a circle. The machine starts. There's a little noise from the machine. It comes down over the chest area. The machine gives you instructions when to hold your breath. This is what I was doing for my treatment. The breath holder, which is like the box breathing, or what I thought of was when I was in yoga, the 3-phase breathing. At the end of radiation, the therapist comes into the room and tells you you can go. You think to yourself, what should I do now? Should you go for a cup of tea or coffee before you go home? I got another phone call to ask would I come up to redo my mapping again to the hospital, as the bed was in the incorrect position. This was annoying to hear, but it was out of my control. I went up and repeated the same thing. The only thing different was the tattoo dot was still in place. The radiation therapist was so nice about it. I was good to go again. You are wondering, where do I go? I went for a cup of tea before I went home. The hospital would ring when I would start my session for radiation. There was a few phone calls to say I couldn't start due to my plan wasn't signed off. Again, this is out of your control and it's no point in worrying about it. Finally, I got to go ahead. When plan was signed off, I got the train up and made my way to the hospital. I waited in the waiting room before I got called in. I finally got set up on the bed, and this time I was able to put my arm and hold the bar. The machine is a semicircle that goes from one side of your chest to the next. When you lie on the bed, there is a little display screen put near your eyes to indicate two lines. One prominent line is halfway on the screen, and the other one is at the bottom of the display screen. This indicates your breath to hold when the machine beams into radiation. The radiation therapist leaves the room to start the machine. This time, the radiation therapist instructs you over the speaker to breathe in, hold, and then breathe out. You just hear a little noise off the machine. You don't see or smell the radiation. When the machine is finished, the radiation therapist comes back into the room and you are finished and gives you a time the next day to come up for your treatment. Don't worry if you get a phone call to change the time of your appointment, or that one of the machines is out of order. This is annoying, but out of your control. There is no point in worrying. I got my 15 sessions done without much of a delay. I was pleased as I could travel up on my own every morning or evening. The tiredness didn't really come during the treatment. It affected me after. I looked forward in going up to Dublin every day and getting my treatment done, as the staff was lovely and the treating dates as my day out.